Yeah, whether it was like pitching at Coors Field for the first time or the long layoff, he clearly wasn't his typical self. Didn't have his normal sink, wasn't locating really much of anything. I think he got squared up a few times in the first inning, and then after that kind of pitched away from contact. And he's a guy that's always pitched to contact, always gotten ground balls. But even the balls that were hit in the first, most of those were in the air. And that's not his MO. So get back to sinking the baseball, getting on top of it, and he'll come back out next outing and be ready to go.
Jabari Blash with another solid night at the plate. Are his changes visible, and are they things that you think are sustainable?
Yeah, they're definitely visible to me. I think he's made the adjustment that Mark McGwire pushed really hard for him to make when he was up previously. His body's in a better position. His swing's shorter. He's taking good passes on a lot of pitches, and he's always had the eye. He's always had the plate discipline. So that stuff's it's all gonna kind of play into his favor now that his swing's a little bit shorter.
Carlos Asuaje, another great night for him as well. He's earning his playing time as Solarte gets closer to being ready. I know it's a long ways off still, a lot can happen, but is he earning a spot on this roster long term?
He's playing really well right now. There's no doubt about it. And he's a guy that you want to have up in crucial situations because he continues to have very good at-bats. So I think we're really pleased with the type of at-bats he's had. And as the future plays out, like, he's going to have to continue to earn his, but he's a guy that's not scared of that. And I think we're excited to see that. And I've been just as pleased with what he's done defensively, and I think he's earning his playing time.
Of all the times Jabari's been up, is this the most comfortable you've seen him that he's on the field?
Yeah, I think so. I never look back at any time he's been up before and felt like he was scared. I felt like he was ready to compete. But I think just the shortness of the swing, the success he was having at AAA, and he's had success in the minor leagues before. But they were really good numbers, really good at bats, and you could see kind of the visible changes in what he was doing. And so I think he's settling in, and he's going to have to continue to fight. It's a tough game at the major league level, and they'll find holes and they'll expose them. And the more times he's up, the more he'll have time to kind of reveal what those holes are. But we're pleased with the quality at bats, the sac fly, the home run. He's hitting balls hard. He's doing a good job.
Perdomo's overall numbers are skewed by a few bad outings this year, but second half last year, he obviously showed a lot of promise. What do you make of what you've seen overall from him this season?
Yeah, it's tough coming off a game like this because nobody feels good about that outing. I know he doesn't. I know he's going to be frustrated about it. But outside of this outing, I think his last 5 or 6 times out on the mound, you saw a guy pitching to both sides of the plate effectively with the fastball, which is something that's proved elusive for him at times. You saw a better shape to the slider. You saw a good feel for the changeup. You saw a reason to believe in his development and ability to pitch closer to the top of the rotation. And this day, it's probably an aberration. It's just one of those tough days that should force you back to work and force you back on the mound and get hungry to take your next start.
As fickle as Austin's health has been these last few days, even if he does feel better tomorrow, is there a chance that you might give him the extra day, or if he's feeling good tomorrow, you want to get him back in the lineup ASAP?
Yeah, I think just based on the way he's felt, I probably won't even consider him to play tomorrow at this point in time, and we'll decide what we'll do with him, if he needs more time or just a few more days. At this point in time, it's a 7-day concussion DL, and it's a discussion internally we'll have tonight to decide if it's only 4 days more. So if it's the right thing to do for him, for his health, then we'll consider that and talk about it.
Is Asuaje bunting on his own middle of the game?
Yeah, that's something. He wants to do so many good things, and in so many ways, that can be a very respectable play. Third baseman's back, pitcher's on the mound. We had to talk through it afterwards. Just the simple fact you got Craig Stammen running at second base. He's not going to leg it out to third base. He's just trying to. We're down 5. He's trying to put another guy on base, and if Manny Margot's on second base, that play probably works. But with Craig Stammen on second base, it's a little overambitious.